why isn't judo a collegiate activity? Why isn't it a collegiate sport? Why don't we have judo in the NCAA or the NAIA? I think we should. It's about time. It's 2019. Judo is one of the greatest sports ever invented, and there's so much to offer on the college level. We know the founder of Judo, Jigoro Kano, was an educator. He brought physical education to Japan and introduced Japan to the world of sports. And Judo is an Olympic sport, so just like wrestling. And we know a lot of the same type of people who go out for wrestling do Judo as well. There's very similar attraction there. So, we get a lot of people come out for Judo if it was offered at the college level. And let's take a look at wrestling. Why is wrestling so big in the United States? We have millions of kids come out for wrestling, both boys and girls. And the reason is because there's something there for them there's something offered to them. It's a college scholarship. It's an opportunity to compete for their school. They get that recognition from their peers in high school. We know how important it is for high school kids. And later on in college, there are opportunities for them to compete. And then go on to further that and go on to the Olympics and World Championships. We know the American wrestlers, U.S. wrestlers, are some of the best in the world and have been for many years. And the reason they're some of the best in the world is because they wrestle in college. And there's an opportunity for them to compete. And I know in 1980, at the National Judo Championships, at the national meetings there at Michigan State University, I was there, and I was an athlete representative at the time, and it was presented on the table. We voted on it, whether Judo should be a collegiate activity, whether we should get into the NCAA. Apparently, and I don't know the ins and outs of it, but apparently there was a serious offer by the NCAA to include Judo on their calendar of sports and their schedule of sports. And it was voted down by the Judo people. And we said that people told us, now I voted for it. A lot of young guys like me voted for it as well, by the way. I was too old to get the benefits of it. I was already out of college. I already graduated college. But there would be thousands of young men and women behind me and after me, younger than me, that would be able to do Judo in the college level, maybe even get a college scholarship. But we were told by the people who voted it down that, if the NCAA took it over, the Judo people wouldn't be in charge anymore. And we had a logical counter to that. Well, who do you think runs NCAA football? Who do you think runs NCAA wrestling or volleyball or you name the sport? People in the sport run it. There isn't some unnamed bureaucrat in the NCAA that runs it. It's the people who know the sport, administer the sport, and they do a good job of it. And thousands, millions of people can play college athletics through the years and benefit from it. So why not Judo? And it's about time. So we made a mistake back in 1980. Let's try to revisit that. Let's do something proactive now. Let's do something about helping Judo grow. And we all know Judo is on the decline. And we're looking for ways to be assertive, aggressive about getting Judo to grow again in the United States. Well, why not make it a collegiate activity? I'm certainly not in a position of authority to do it. Now, even though we're involved in our AAU Judo program, yes, but we're really the small guys in the overall scheme of things. So if you're one of the national leaders and one of the national judo organizations, or know somebody who is, consider it strongly. Why don't you approach the NCAA or NAIA and suggest to them, start coordinating with them to somehow make Judo a collegiate activity, a collegiate sport. There would be thousands, if not millions, of young people in the future who would benefit from Judo being a collegiate activity in the United States. And by the way, we would see our numbers not decline anymore, we would see our numbers grow because people would be doing Judo again at the high school, college level. So just a thought, and anyway, that's all I have, so thanks so much for watching.